Hi, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. Now, this is a piece of personal advice I want to give you before we get into this story. You know, when you make a mistake, you want to try to make your mistake as small as possible. And then on top of that, you want to try to make your mistake around somebody else or something else that was a much bigger mistake, so your mistake doesn't look so egregious. But we're in a bit of a world where there's no real significant financial news going on. There's nothing really just kindling. Boom. It's cooking up and you want to know what's going on. We had the iPhone 8 a little earlier this week, but what has been dominating the financial news? And whose mistake was it? It was Equifax. And it's a heck of a mistake. They lost 143 million people's identity, roughly. Now, they've been down double-digit percentages a couple days in a row. I think they were down like 8 yesterday. They were down just about 3 today. I would imagine they're getting close to settling where they're going down on this little trip, but it's been a rough trip down. Equifax, you have made a bad mistake. In Argentina, apparently one of their databases, from what the research and the people doing the investigation have found out, one of their databases in Argentina, do you want to guess what the user and the password were? It was admin. It was just admin for both of them. So you could get, and I'm not telling you that's the database where everything was. They weren't keeping everything in this admin database, but it just goes to show you the ineptitude of some companies and the way they operate. This company not doing a very good job. Equifax, you shouldn't make mistakes in a lull. There's not a lot going on. Things are great. Nobody's having to make any trades. They're watching the financial news going, hey, things are relatively up every day. Things are going fine. Economy's doing good. Mortgages are down. Mortgage rates are down. Everything's good. Who screwed up? North Korea and Equifax. That's who. Equifax are taking a beat down. And today, on top of your beat down, Visa and MasterCard went out of their way to warn financial institutions. Just brace yourselves, they said, because 200,000 credit cards were potentially stolen in the Equifax database breach. Now, the window of exposure wasn't just a day. No, this breach was going on for a while. So from November 2016 until July, I would imagine 28th, 29th, whenever they noticed it, 2017, is when those credit cards were available to be taken, as well as people's personal information, so on and so forth. And when there was no news, you should kind of have to pay the price. Equifax, for shame on you. You're out there you're double checking on everybody's business. You should be double checking what you're doing, not doing a very good job yourself and for your shareholders. And there's been a little bit of misgivings behind the scenes from some trades that I'm sure are being investigated from some other people who are higher up in the Equifax corporate ladder. So Equifax, in a time with no news going on, is really getting it socked to them for making this mistake. And I can't say I feel bad. I think you kind of deserve it. You really need to figure your stuff out and stop using admin for at least both of them. You go admin, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. I'm Cody with Wall Street Breakdown. Click the subscribe button, click the little notification bell, and I'll be back tomorrow.